what I want to do. But again, I don't care what people say. I keep talking. Keep talking about my pockets. I ain't got nothing. I don't give a. Y'all need therapists. Y'all got some unrecognized trauma that you need to deal with so you could stop hating other people because you hate yourself. I feel sorry for those people. The test is, do I still do the right thing despite other people not doing the right thing? Of course. I like my life. I'm not going to make my heaven into hell because they're in hell.
Yeah, I know Cam. He said that you'll be set for life if you know how to manage your money. It was out of love when he said it too.
Again, I'm not, see, the thing about Cam is he's my little brother. He's from Harlem. And what he did, I wouldn't advise. And because he did it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Him and I should have that conversation in person. I'm not here to have a conversation between my little brother for entertainment. But it seemed to me like he could potentially have done that for entertainment. But we'll talk about him and I should. And I know Cam. He'll avoid me for 3 4 years. But if he ever has an opinion, I think what would be, I don't respect when a man speaks about another man when they're not there. I'm not known for talking about dudes when they're not there.
So Cam is at it again. And y'all know Cameron, man, his whole MO is just always beefing with somebody. He has that Harlem arrogance. We know that him and Mace grew up together, was homeboys, but they had a long time beef. Now they have their show, It Is What It Is, and it's popping. He's had, his situations with Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco. He's just had beefs with all kinds of people. They even had words with the boxer Shakur Stevenson, the CEO of Rap a Lot Records, the OG, right? They had arguments. His name is escaping me for a minute while I'm talking, but he's had beef with all kinds of people. But one guy he's going back and forth with now is Dame Dash, and Dame Dash is his OG from the hood, right? They know each other from the block. And Dame Dash is saying, like, when he was asked questions in the interview, he brought up Cam, and Cam was like, "Well, damn, like, why would you bring me up? I mean, I love Dame. Dame is my big bro, right? And they having like their little friendly big bro, little bro disagreements, right? And Cam is saying, Dame invited him to a movie shoot and asked him to come down. And when he came down, he just tried to throw him in the movies with no script. So now they arguing back and forth online, and Cam now is responding to some of the comments that Dame made. Check this out.
Let's start there. Dame got a movie called Honor Up. He's shooting it on 125th and 12th Avenue. I tell him I'm about to go to Jersey. Yo, stop by the set real quick. Stop by the set, show some love real quick. It's like 3 degrees outside. I'm like, I bet. PT was there. PT in the building. He was there. So I'm like, yo, all right, I'll stop by for a minute. Get over there. I'm telling everybody what's up. We freezing. I'm with Juju, mind you. Juju was my girl at the time. With Juju. Me and Juju freezing. Hey, what's up, everybody? Now go in the trailer. So we go in the trailer till Dame finished shooting the scene. Dame comes over. Yo, get Cam a fur. You in the next scene, Cam. Get a fur. Hold the fuck on. Get a fur. Nah, I just came support. Nah, I need you to do this scene. Dame, I didn't come here and do no scene. Oh shit, Juju here? Get Juju a fur. Get her fur. Both of them, they gonna put them in the nigga scene, the bitch scene. I said, Dame, I don't wanna be in this movie. Oh, you gonna do me like that? Pause. That's what you gonna do? Word, you serious? Now the guilt trips on me. All I want you to do is one little scene. Fine, Dame. Fine. Now, Juju.
Now I could believe Cam because but these are two very, very, very arrogant Harlem guys, right? They have sort of like the same like personality. Now I know a lot of brothers from Harlem. I know some Harlem brothers that's not arrogant. I know some brothers that from Harlem that are they're very, very arrogant. Mace is very arrogant, but when you get the Dame Dash level of arrogance, right? Dame Dash, he's the type of person that just blame everybody else for his shortcomings or everybody else for his issues. If you leave it up to him, he looked out for the whole world. He looked out for everybody, and everybody took a crap on him when he fell, right? You never hear him say, well, I made this wrong turn or I did this wrong. It's just always everybody else. So he said that, he was doing the movie and the movie didn't blow up because Cam didn't support it. But Cam is like, yo, I was never told to be a part of this. right? I didn't know. You just invited me down. So I could believe Cam in this situation when Cam wasn't finished.
Look, Juju looking at me, you know, you look at, when you with somebody, you looking like, so what's your man? You in the movie? In a movie? I don't want to be in the movie. I didn't know I was going to be in a movie. Me with this nigga. Now Juju got to go do a scene with the fur on and everything. We was planning on going home and just chilling. Now we in the scene. It's no lines. Yo, just talk and figure it out, everybody. just talk some shit. Just figure it out. Now we sitting there acting like we talking. I'm cold. Juju got to do her scene. We go back to the trailer. We trying to rush out of there. Before we get out of here, we did this scene for this movie. We have no idea what the movie's about, nothing. Dame like, yo, tomorrow I need you in Peekskill. No. Dame, no. No, I'm not coming to Peekskill. I need you to, yo, how you gonna do this scene? And I need you, man, you gonna fuck the movie up if you don't come do the scene in Peekskill. That's crazy. Dang, come on, Cam, it's a 50-minute ride up there, yo, just to...
Peekskill.
Now the next day, he calling me 6 in the morning. Yo, we shooting in 2-3 hours. Come on, get up here. I gotta go. I go to Peekskill. Me and Juju in the hotel, like, what? How did we get here to Peekskill? We don't have no lines again. Yo, just talk some shit. Talk some shit, man.
Now I understand Cam's perspective. You know, he didn't sign no contracts. He not getting paid for it. He don't know anything about the movie, right? He's saying that there was no script. He just pulled up and they just throw him a fur and tell him you just in the movie, right? And this is years back because he was dealing with Juju at the time. And we all know Juju, that beautiful Cuban princess, right? Chocolate, beautiful Cuban princess. So we all know who Juju was, right? And this was at the time when he was dating Juju. And Dame Dash, he came back and he responded, right? And he posted a video, you know, basically saying, like, refuting a lot of stuff that, a lot of claims that that Cameron was making, right? And he was saying, man, that's not true. Basically said that's not true. We had a script. I had everything in place because I guess Dame trying to look at it like, man, he trying to make it seem like I ain't on my job, like I ain't professional, like I don't do my due diligence when I put these movies out. So he put this out.
My nigga. That's good. Good. Fine. All right. How many scenes we have?
It's 27.
27.
But-
And I just want to get an idea of his time because I know he has a 9:30 today, a 9:30, and then exactly what time. Because like today we waited for an hour or two. I don't know where to go.
My thing is yesterday and today I was signed up for the rest of them. Yeah.
All right, cool. So we go. So now, so he's just utilized every second. So every second.
What I'm saying is I gotta leave by Wednesday, but between tomorrow and
On Wednesday, you good?
Yeah, I'm
Nah,
good. So it doesn't seem like you have to
That's cool.
force them.
No.
No. I just wanted to have you got a lot of scenes. You doing a lot of shit. And I got a lot of coverage. So that's what I want to get to react. Like yesterday, I had to like.
That's the thing. I have a lot of work. These guys come in at 3:45. I won't be ready probably until 5:15,
To start
5:30.
to actually shoot.
So I want to get him and I want to get him through hair, makeup, and wardrobe at around 4:45 to have him ready by 5:30. So we have until 4:45.
So this is what I want to do.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to go over the scene with him and block it out, regardless. I want to block it out. I want to get our dialogue together so that we can, you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Then you can come here while you're setting it up. You know what I mean? I always want it blocked out. So I'd rather do that first.
Absolutely.
Now let me say this, because these are old homies from the block, and they not young bulls. Dame is an OG, and Cam is a young OG now. He's approaching 50. So, like, everything ain't for public consumption. Like, why are you guys having these conversations out in public? That's just not somebody you met in the industry where y'all do industry people. Like, y'all from the same hood, from the same block. Like, y'all can't pick up the phone and have this conversation. If that's your big bro and that's little bro, why are we having to have this conversation? I just felt like even when Dame said what he said, right? Cameron didn't have to respond. Cameron could have just said, man, that's big bro. You know how big bro is. I ain't getting into that. And then when Dame was asked the question, Dame could have just said, you know what, that's little bro, man. That's between us, man. That's my little bro. When it come to him, that's different. That's personal. He from my block. That's how it should have been. But to me, it seemed like sometimes these guys be playing to the algorithm, because the more and more they stay in the algorithm, the more money they can make. These be like fake beefs, right? That they generate up. We know the football season coming back up. Cam wants to stay in all, him staying in the beefs keeps him in the algorithm when people are talking about him. We know that Dame always got something going on. So if they can have disagreements, respectful disagreements, arguments going back and forth, guess what? We gonna talk about it, and they gonna play the algorithm. That's just, to me, that's the way that they playing the game. Because this ain't real, man. This ain't real. Because if you, the guys that you say you are, you're not going to be like, if you ask me a certain question, oh, that's little bro. You know how me and little bro is, man. Listen, he do this, he do that, but that's that's family right there. So, but he showed the video where there was a script. He ran down what it is that he needed from Cam, and Cam said in the video, I can basically give you like 2 days and then I gotta go. So Cam wasn't always truthful and what he was saying either. But we know that Dame could be persuasive, and maybe Dame might have been so persuasive, and because he looked at him as big bro, he really didn't want to do it. He really didn't have those days to give, but he did it anyway because of who it was. So it could be anyway. But to me, we being played, man. We being duped for them to stay in the algorithm. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this. I'm gonna cut this short. If y'all made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.